Welcome everybody to the Saudi E-League Championships. We had that whole breakdown there about what's happened all year long here in the Saudi E-League. And of course, it's Falcons absolutely dominating every single major. Twisted Minds getting close a couple of times, but it's been between those two teams and obviously some competition to meet them.
Playing here on land with the team. They looked great so far. There was a shot on target. Suspect's going to try and take it again for another setter. There's the moment that they were waiting for. A nice, clean setup right to the man of the hour.
Closing it down too. Getting some more. Suspect doing so much. He's going to score. No! Epsol got in the way.
But for now, I mean, you can be all smiles on that one, right? 47 on the clock. You get to hold on to your 1-goal lead. Potentially 2 here. Is Basil. No boost in the tank to make the save. And you just continue to build.
Not something I've seen too often. You want to talk about risks? Here's a one in front of the box. Nice touch underneath, but they can't put it in. What a save from Yazid.
He's kept that ball out. But also on the flip side, I gotta hand it to R8. As time's going on, you know, stealing the boost away from GK is making this a lot closer than they might have anticipated.
Is getting through. GK's goal line stands have been excellent. And no shortage of them, but Basil will finally break his way through. And GK simply can't catch a break right now.
They really cannot. R8 recognized way back then, for starters, that
this one's gotta feel good. You'll go to the upper semis at the very least for the opportunity to play Twisted Minds for the winter finals. You can play aggressive, you can just go for the ball all you want. But then they throw you with the feints, they throw you with the change-ups, and Ross actually finding his way through.
Falcons are going to make their clear on it, but like you said, there was a moment in time where Vision Esports looked like they had themselves in it. No save is going to come on this one. There were 2 in net, but nobody. Dr. Known over 1. Almost was able to force it. The follow didn't come through. It was just a little bit late, and it's a crazy breakaway from Ross, and another follow-up from his brother. Great shots, great saves, though. 24 on the clock here. I mean, you just keep adding to the pain. Oh!
They're bleeding out.
Pick a player. We'll take turns. You know, these next 30 seconds, everybody hands on Ruas, right?
What? Whoa. Ruas put his hands on them. How about that? They caught hands. Ops, you missed it. And everybody was expecting that. Then all of a sudden, Ross just puts it on his hood. I can't believe it skipped like that.
Gold. There's been 2 moments so far where they really could have done it, and it just doesn't continue to conclude, and it's going to be because TRK is going to crossbar down to him.
Have the 4th man help them out, and they'll perfect sweep their way to the winter final here at the Saudi E-League Championship.
And Suspect no boost means a very weak clear. Gets sent back in a floater in.
We saw Basil doing a lot of it. Basil's actually been dumping the ball downfield when they should be bringing it down, and they get tackled. Now Bo gets a goal.
Just gonna let this one throw back into their own half here. Basil tries to get the drop down. This one just a bit high and wide.
Now Bo forced to take the ball and pinch it. Almost on target. That's a little risky, and a pop-up. They want to go quick. How about that response off the ceiling? He's going quick and drops it almost into the bucket, but hits the rim and it bounces out, and the floor's a little wet.
Is really what is going to keep them in this game number 2 right here is Twisted Minds. Push forward here around the corner. Great challenge. It was a 50 on a nasty angle on in. And well, there it is.
I know exactly how he feels right now. All right, touch, tried the pass in from the box, shots denied. That one was easy for Mawson to save. And R8 desperately holding on to this ball. There's still plenty of time. Blocked, reloaded, fire! Oh, off the bar, Suspect can't find it. Their best chance just went to the wind. Basil, though, has 1 more, and they can fire in the cannons. Underneath for a musty, he had no boost left, so did what he could with it. What a great hold there off the back wall. And will stop all that momentum. Make a tough save, but he makes it work. Tell him, got that touch. Uh-oh, the whiff, though. Mawson could punish you for it. Tries for the bump 50. He gets both. He gets a bump on the way back down to the floor. And a huge clear out for R8. They keep holding on to it. Called off. Now Bo has it clean off the back wall. Someone's got to shake him out of this. Otherwise, it's a full field. Dunkarootsky, you put it in for him.
Well, okay. I mean, we were expecting this in the first 2 games, but at least we get to see a sneak peek of just how much this guy can solo an entire team.
It's like the idea is sound. The execution, silent. Oh, almost found the double. R8 kept it close, but Twisted Mind shuts them out. Our second perfect sweep of the day. And our winner final remains the same. Major 1 to Major 4 to the championship. It's Falcons versus Twisted Minds to play for the grand final. R8 sent to the lower bracket, right back out. Bravado don't allow too much pressure from R8. In fact, Tiruk, the substitute.
A lot of these attempts here, and only 7 seconds on the clock. A shot forward, ceiling down, maybe it's in. Tell him the whole team's effort finally pulls through at 3 seconds.
Well, tell him adds a rocket booster to the ball on the shot. One hard shot from Telem puts them tied up, and it's a completely different game. R8 absolutely steal game 1. Suspect puts in the game winner.
People getting bumped off the play. Twiz is not going to get locked into a roll 1. Instead, Telem's going to try and go for the 1v1 and successfully pulls it.
A slight bump in the midfield. You see him Twiz get harassed and then giving Telem the angle out, and oh, that cut. And Nader, oh, that's a hard pass. Beautiful setup and knockdown here from Bravado.
I was originally going to commend R8 on the fake pass earlier, but you know what? Bravado, hand them their own medicine. Don't even fake it. Go full steam confidence.
R8 not able to set up on the midfield line. Bump for Nader. Opens up the space, but the fourth man doesn't matter. Gets blown through. Taruk will find the goal. Telem going back again. Nader couldn't get there. No one's back in net. It's just going to drop into the bucket. And Telem, he's fishing all day. You have the ability here. You just have to execute. You avoid the bump. They just hit the next gear. Here's Telem going again. It just keeps getting faster and faster. Hard shot. Off the board and in. Suspect. Make sure Bravado feel that one. And we'll take a 2-0 lead in the set.
Oh man, Taruk was getting challenged on this one in the air, and his touch is just
way ahead of time. His pathing was way too on point for how many bounces the corner had there. Bravado forced to save, and guess who's in the way?
Well,
I'm really liking the control I'm seeing from Taruk right now.
He's doing it.
Nader? Nader?
Oh! Let them come back and wear themselves out, and that's pretty much what's going on.
Double?
R8. It's getting a little panicky now from Bravado as they're having their moments here, but again, like I was saying, R8's kind of letting Bravado wear themselves down, and they're going to wait for their moment to break on out. Less than a minute to go here. Right. Twiz taking his time. All 3 members jump, and still Bravado's not in.
They're going to get away with the triple commit? Are you kidding me? There's no punishment.
They're now on the Bravado side, and it's one shot after the other. This one's on target. It's in. 3-0 sweep. 3 overtimes, 3 chances where Bravado had the upper hand and lost it all.
You are also NA. Don't know how to tell you this. Don't know how to tell you this. Dr. Nolan put another one in.
Forever, and even when they are in another half, they're not playing this ball close enough to make it.
Feels like GK are still getting started. Fossil has the setup. They're looking for the double tap. A great effort there from Yazid. Says, fine, you're going to give me all this. I'll take the midfield boost and a little bit more. How about a pass double off the ceiling?
GK really, they're doing a great job. They find their way in. Oval finally
flips it down, makes it difficult to get a grab on it, and that left that free opportunity open. Good decision from Yazid, but you can't let Nush in.
Vision Esports just continues to lock down the mid. Take another shot. That's a great save from Fossil.
Dr. None's not done yet. Sees a pass, uses his reset to beat the challenge. They go up high as well. A beautiful sequence of touches from Vision, but they need to capitalize with a goal, and they won't find it just yet. Uval makes a great stop.
Find each other, but it just has not been as cohesive, which makes
being
successful so dangerous. I thought that was going to go in off the post.
Very little boosts. Not much he could do to adjust his path. And there, GK off the bar! Fossil finds a way to break through, and GK, after all of that, get the dub and tie the series.
As soon as I saw Ops.
Ops did have to jump early, but Vision get the retained possession. Pass to Nush! Oh no, off the bar! Or off the post. A different type of bar. But the fourth man nonetheless. Ops reads it, but can't get there. And just take shots forever. They're fine with GK making those saves right now. They'd love to take the lead in the series, and Ops! I do think you see the struggle a team like that has against a team like Vision, where all three players can possess the ball, can control the ball, and can dice you in multiple different ways here. Ops will show you just like that. He's letting you know. He's letting the team know. We got this. They ain't as good as us. And he's showing them right now. Chance here to the midfield line. Reset underneath for Yazid. The control gives an opportunity, and Uval gets the dividends, but it's Yazid with the setup.
Soon, otherwise it's just going to be a repeat of that game number 2.
Oh, we found
just
it.
a nasty laser. 40 seconds left. Still just a 1-goal lead. Not the most comfortable. Shots come through. The pass to Yazid from the corner gives you a tied game and one more attempt to keep playing.
No Dr. Known to help them this time. Now Uval takes the double and almost found. Drop down for GK. Pass to the top of the box. Saved. Double commit from Vision. The ball looking to get it into safety. Yazid has something else on his mind. A catch, a flick forward, but pass still up in the air. Uval turning around for game 5. Catch, pop, dribble, double, no! Denied, but the ball still has not touched the ground. Pass underneath, Wick drops. We have OT. Leaves a free ball to Uval. Uval, air dribble, but there's one more player in the way. That's Dr. Node. Loading up another one. The Trebuchet doesn't find the mark, but a loose ball, and he got bumped. Shot, no! It's a double out to the other side. He was trying to get Vision off his mark. Another game 5 chance, but it bounces away, and GK have to wait because Ops has it locked off the ceiling. Reset, no dunk, free ball, shot denied. And it wasn't as free as I thought it was.
And faster as time goes on, and Vision Esports are just racing to try and find
Look
any
out!
sort of a resource and still manage to keep this out in the tank. But from the midline, Uval goes from the ceiling. Can he get the double? No!
No one there for GK. Ops gets a free shot. Goes for the bump. It's avoided. Nush, pass to Known. Dr. Known! Winning the series for Vision Esports, getting top 4, the Saudi Eleague Championship.
I mean, what a performance. You have all this pressure on you just piling on and on. They are going to have their energy match so many times as this one's dropped down. It's a shot on target. Great save there on the goal line, though, from Nush. You want the tougher matchups like R8, and that's what they have in front of them. It's a reset forward and in. I mean, you want to talk about a challenge, you're going to have to face off against Telem.
Almost seemed like Vision moved out of the way for this one, so the threat of the bump is there. No, they were jumping to try to challenge the reset.
He's so scared because R8 is really good at following themselves up. You already see it right there. I think that might have been a team pinch.
The team he's played with all season, he has played on a couple of different rosters this season, so he's kind of been on the journeyman path. And Dr. Known making it known to R8. Look, yeah, you won that last game, but we are not making this easy. A failed Musty 50 into this. Let me see that.
Hey, I respect it. You know what? Do your thing. Oh my god.
Oh, tell him. Oh, pop off, young man. Let me see that one more time, please. Give him the juice. Underneath on the reset. Look at the scoop on that. My god, he dotted him.
I don't know how Telem didn't get the bump on that goal line there. It felt so free. And now look at this. All the way back. The nastiest quick counter you've seen. And it is extremely consistent, and they know when to push back forward on it too and just wear these teams out. And the pass and play completely denied.
Vassal, next up. Low and an easy boom down the field, and they just get caught out. Long trebuchet, and Ops bust down the wall.
You know what? What?
Wow.
I think I'm fairly certain that's no bounce too. Clear out and follow and have our space because Vision also isn't allotting, although I will give him the dunk. I scored. I feel like this might be the longest opener waiting for a goal, and we might get one right here. This one off the post. It was a great setup.
Is there anything this man will not do to keep his team in the game? Off the ceiling, drops it down, fakes one, fakes another. Oh, absolute excellence from Telem.
I mean, you can't have a better day if you're him. He has looked so incredibly solo.
That's all he's gonna get. Oh, heavy touch with no boost. Dr. Known is not gonna find the net. Guess who it is who stops him? Telem. Once more keeping R8 in position. What a way from moving on to the top 3. Just trying to stay behind it. Suspect taking another one. Hard hit, and there he is! Denied! Telem will not get his second goal, trying for the back pass for R8. The hole. Oh, how about you add to the total?
And 8 seconds on the clock. It is just, it's too little too late at this point. One last pass. Woo! The dream is still alive. 4 seconds to go. Vision Esports has to pull off the golden kickoff.
That's the equivalent of an operator shot in Valorant. 4 seconds, kickoff. What was that?
No!
What was that? What tomfoolery is happening on this kickoff? Tell him! You tried to get cute.
Oh my god!
There was nothing cute about it.
Absolutely scripted for this guy to mess up the one time it would be there. And this ball still is up, but we're gonna hit the ground. We've got overtime.
Of shocking moments here in the Saudi E-League. And now Vision, well, you've got a chance. What do you do with it? Tell him. Falling back with it. He doesn't have the 50, but it's a free ball, and it's over! Basil collects the payment. Top 3 for R8 Esports. Moving on to the lower final.
I mean, you know, flowers all the way around. Incredible series. The fact that Vision even got into an overtime.
That's adorable. What's not adorable, though, is what we're about to see Falcons do to Twisted Minds. It took absolutely 7 seconds. Players stick on the 50. Napa goes underneath, but can't squeeze the ball in. Another pot shot. Maysho not going to find his way through. Killers pass out. Saw Rawas getting bumped on his way back. And Nalpo stuffs them on the midfield line. Go ahead, save. Killers getting in front of that one. Shot still comes, though. Killers with another one. They have to dive for it. And
Mines, I mean, for as long as they've been holding on, right, and just trailing by 1, they're slowly running out of time. There's no second touch on it, but it's going to find its way through. A little awkward there to try and make it. I think he thought maybe he would have gotten the second reset, so he was trying to prepare for it. Because, yeah, Ruas was in position.
One game the last time in the upper bracket final. And now Twisted Minds looking to take that win. Maybe start painting a different story here. Again, I feel like if the only way Twisted Minds can win the Saudi E-League Championship is if they do it through uppers, but they need to score, and they hit the bar, hit the wall, and miss the net.
Follows coming through. It's just the Falcons trying to break out of their half now because this is unfamiliar to them. It's a shot.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Targeted. It's a double from Mesho. And Twisted Minds are going to take the opening game.
Mesho initially like, oh boy, just make sure that ball goes into the net. You don't actually know. You should ask.
That would be me.
You know, Washe should ask. Was that intentional? Oh my goodness, what a shot, Ross. Oh.
You want to talk intentional? I mean, oh
perfect.
Gosh.
Pixel perfect shot.
No, it's definitely a shot to make you feel a lot better about yourselves, especially after you drop that first one. TRK, one of the mini double off the back. Not allotted the time or the space for it as this one floats back. TRK is going to take another shot. No. Nasty little slot for you.
Not had much success, really. No one on Twisted Minds has had success holding on to this ball in the last half of the game, and there he is again. Each twin picking up a goal. Killers finding the thin margin. This is a great catch on the reset. Plays it quickly. He knows he has Mesho beat. It's just about getting that ball with power away from Ross. The boost spawns right after he leaves. If he has the boost, maybe he does something there, but the angle was quite tight.
Yeah, that was a rough angle on it, although I appreciate the attempt on it. TRK gonna try and make the center from the corner. Does so successfully. That was a...
Keeping him locked down here in the corner. TRK feathering. Killers killing. Pat. Ooh. Shot. Oh, great save. Another pass up, though, to the backboard. TRK's not done, and it's off the bar. Killers staying and keeping it locked in. Ross needed time.
And that's what I was talking about. I mean, okay, maybe this demo gets interesting. It's a 1v1, no forced flick. The follow, though.
After that last goal, they'll get a clear. But will they get anything more? Redirect, following. Oh, Maysho drops the nuke.
All right, they're back in it, you asked. After what we saw in the first 2 games, who we thought would take it, I mean, honestly, This is a whole new performance. This is Twisted Minds sat up.
Hunting with 15 seconds left. Killer's not gonna find it. Roas in a tight spot. His third man has to buy time. He does so. TRK, Killers, everybody from Falcons are there, but the ball stays out. Twisted Minds. Mesho gets the save and the 50-50. Ball instead of just letting Falcons use the blue as home base. Roas going for the bump and the classic. He doesn't link up with Killers this time, but TRK threatens the air dribble bump, finds the space, and Falcons find the first goal.
I respect it every single time. I mean, gonna try and take a shot on this one. TRK to slow him down. Follow up from Mosin is wide. This one could be a center, and it's safe.
Mesho again, the last 3 goals for Twisted Minds have come from Mesho, and it's Mosin and Mesho link it up. Look at Napo, he's chilling back in his corner.
Well, I mean, 49 seconds to find 2 goals. It's not impossible, but it is going to be impossible if you got to find 3.
Oh boy, I was getting ugly now. High
This is
pounce.
the Falcons.
Great read, TRK. Honestly, good goal, dude.
Pat on the back.
Good for you. 4-1, 43 seconds left.
And Falcons break out. TRK gonna try and chip this shot onto the net, but instead, Napo's gonna catch out the defense, and Twisted Minds are gonna take that opening lead. They haven't found success, so giving yourself at least a day break before you potentially would have to see them again would be huge, but Ruas is gonna make that dream a little bit more difficult to obtain.
And not much. They get stuck again. Midfield belongs to Falcons. They're first to the ball. Last out of the orange. Mesho gets his own boost. Got a teammate far down the field, but Falcons do not care. They have not relinquished control of the orange half. TRK just puts an easy shot on net, and a bump gives a little bit of space to Twisted Minds. A miss. Everybody's missing. Mesho, dropper, shot denied. Killers is happy that there wasn't a shot sooner, as he might have been straight up dead had it come.
Oh my gosh, Twisted Minds are also making me a little nervous because you can feel the panic, and that respectfully is on both ends of the field right now, but holy shot, this one goes off of the post and out. It's getting pinballed back closer and closer to this net. The backboard's open, there is no follow, and it's not in.
Such a good fake from TRK. But the line held, Twisted Minds were ready for it. Now they get across the pitch, but can't put the ball on target. The dot not quite finding the paint, leaves it for Killers. Ross has already rotated back. TRK behind, but they lose the battle, and the race goes to Twisted Minds with a late game lead.
I need to see this again. Oh my. That's a lot of speed on that, just for starters.
Mesho looking like a mini Nalpo right now. Boas, 10 seconds, flick denied. Killers though, he's got a chance at it. TRK harassing him in front. The dunk off the ramp. But there's no window, no opportunity, and the Birds are in trouble. Killers at 0 seconds, over 1. Where's the fake? There it is. Shot pass. What? Denied! Twisted Minds send Falcons to the lower bracket.
A whole new storyline has been written in the Saudi E-League. Falcons are gonna have to make their way to a grand final through the lower bracket, and Twisted Minds do not have to face them in a back-to-back series. Instead, they're gonna get the night off, they're gonna have a breather, and they're gonna be waiting for them in the grand finals.